In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, to whom we all have to turn back, honorable listeners and respectable audience, you know that we have started a series of linguistics and we have covered two chapters. And the third chapter was the development of writing. Previously, we did talk about that how writing was originated and developed, and we mentioned the history of writing as well. That how previously people that used to convey their messages to each other, and particularly we differentiated between ideogram and a pictogram. That ideogram was related to the geometrical shapes which is required education and knowledge, and it was finished with the passage of time because of each and every culture has different ideograms. While pictogram is easy to understand and it's related to picture, where those who were conveying the message, they could know that what the person has said from the particular pictogram or image, because those were related to images and pictures. Even now those previous history pictures are left. So from their traces, the archaeologists they can know that what are the messages or the meanings of those pictograms. Even they compared those pictograms with current pictures and images. However, today we are going to talk about what is a logogram and what is the role of logogram and previous history of the development of writing, and as well as today. Listeners and audience, logogram is derived from a Greek word. And what is mean by logo and what is mean by gram? Logo mean word and graph mean writing. So word writing is called logogram or logograph. Now what is logogram? Logogram is a letter or a sign or a symbol which represent a whole word or a phrase. Listeners and audience, this is very interesting that in every language we have letters, we have sounds. The combination of sounds, when they combine together, so then a word produce. But very interesting fact in reality about logogram is that it is a letter, or it is a symbol or sign, or you may say it is a character which represents a whole phrase or a word. And interesting examples of a logogram is that it is also found right now in two languages, and more than two languages even now. But particularly logogram is also now available in current languages, especially in Japanese language and Chinese language. So these are symbols which represent a whole word or a phrase. There are so many examples which are present in Japanese language and Chinese language. These two languages are completely the symbols These are symbols which represent words and then sentences. But if we take the example of another languages, yes, another languages they also have logograms or logographic writings. So we are going to give first some examples and then we will discuss that how they have logographic writings. First of all, take the example of and, which is a symbol. You may see in the picture, the picture and. So this and is just a symbol, but it represents the whole word, that is and. Take the example of person, the symbol of person you see in the picture. This person, it represents the whole word. This means that P-E-R-C-E-N-T person. As I previously talked about in the previous example, that if you talk about and, so this symbol means A-N-D, and. Take the example of pound. Pound. So the symbol you see that we call pound. But this symbol represents P-O-U-N-D, pound. Even when we are writing email or Gmail, so we use the symbol similar to A. We call it @ or @ So this one symbol means @ a complete word. And there are so many other. And logographic writing is mostly found in mathematics. The symbol of minus. So the symbol of minus mean complete word, minus, M-I-N-U-S. The symbol of plus mean addition, complete word, P-L-U-S, plus. The symbol of division means D-I-V-I-S-I-O-N, division. The symbol of square root, etc. Now, the question is, can logographic writing is found in another language? Yes. As I told you that logographic writing is mostly found in Japanese language and Chinese. You just write a character, symbol or sign or a letter and they represent the whole word or phrase. But in English and other languages they are found a little bit. In English, for example, take the example of figures. Though 1, 2, 3, 4 they are Arabic language, they are from Arabic. But when you're writing 1, 2, 3, you say 3 persons, for example. So 3 is just a symbol, but it represents THREE, a complete word. And as I said, person, and many others. Now the question is that what was the role of logogram in previous history of writing? Yes, in previous history, logograph and logogram, it was important. People, they used to convey their message. They just draw those symbols and signs with the help of the clay. And even from the previous history, those signs and symbols which were used previously, still they are in usage. And Chinese language and Japanese languages, they are the best example of logographic writing. So listeners and audience, I think that now you know about the importance of logogram, that what is logogram, how it is important and how it was used previously in history and how it is still used and what languages are popular for a logographic writing system. Thank you.